So do you remember, this week we said we were going to talk about and look at the razor. The razor, interesting, we've touched on it once or twice, one of our favourites and one of my favourites personally. Greg walks in and touches me now. The instinct and reaction is, as Greg touches me, he could hit me straight away as well, isn't it? So it could be a grab and hit, so go ba-bam! So it's a grab and a hit, ba-bam, okay? And I'm just making a simple razor shape which covers both lines. And as we create that watch, it's 2 beats. Now, it's just fired from the shape because the shape's already set the angles for us. So let's bring Greg back in and walk through this nice and slowly because it's actually quite easy, even it's funky. So as Greg walks in, watch. Obviously, it's all reactive timing based. We've got the question, we don't even need to answer it, do we? What if? Well, we get punched or we miss, don't we? But the razor's a great shape. It touches and catches this, and it covers obviously all the knockout points in the beat. And it also, at the same time, it's almost like 3 for 1, sets my angles of attack up. So I go like razor. Now, this is just a simple straight extension. Look, I'm not even going to touch him because it's obvious it's a shot in the groin. And in doing so, it just puts his head, look, on the end of that one. So it's a one hand half beat. And if you want, you can put the elbow on the end of it. So the razor itself, one, it's a cool piece of work. It's fueled from this for me because I love this as a weapon. And it gives us a very intriguing door to open because it's a big piece within the shape shifting itself. So let's bring Greg back in for one last recap to go over that mini block of 4 we've looked at. We took that initial week 1 and we had a double inside reference, and then we went split. And do you remember, it's because maybe my position was just slightly different and my arm was just hanging over the back of the chair, and it gave us a split. Then we actually went even deeper, as in how we're sitting there and why. And maybe it's because I was just, I tend to talk to him, somebody called me in 10, and it gave me this kind of external reference. And the last one, like we said, it's one of our favourites, we just love this shape, is the razor. And it just gave us a super simple, preloaded, 1.5 beat timing weapon setup, as in the shape itself set the angles up. I didn't even need to adjust or change it. So that's a beautiful little set of 4 for you to train with. And remember, it's situational based, isn't it? It's energy based, it's situational based. It's not, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. We don't know what we'd do. And most of the times, in truth, if we'll be honest, we don't even really want to fight, do we? It's we're reacting to something that we're generally not ready for. And that's why it's called self-defense. We're not sat there ready for a fight. We've not been warming up for 30 minutes. We've been sat down for 30 minutes, chilling out and drinking. And you've got to turn it on now. So it's not always as easy as we think. And that's why this style of training is, please don't go, I'd never do that. It's situational and reference based. See you next week for something new.